If one song from the 80s could predict our generation, if there was only one song that was supposed to remain from the 80s for future generations, Forever Young could be that one. What is the dark secret behind the happy song? What if you could actually stay young forever? Why is this song still so relevant and so sad after 14 long years? Forever Young, is it a blessing or a curse or a regret? That's the question Alphaville band asked in one of the best songs of the 80s. Hi everyone, I'm Ahmed Reza. I'm a musician and composer. Today we're gonna look at the song that became very popular once again after 40 years, Forever Young, by the pop and synth-pop band Alphaville. Forever Young was released on September 1984 as the third single from the Alphaville's first studio album of the same name and became a symbol of the synth-pop and new wave genres. Forever Young has been celebrated as one of the best pop songs of all time, noted for its genuine emotion and timeless quality. You know, there's an interesting point, and that is, since last year, Forever Young has become extremely popular and widespread with a catchy synth-pop melody and a deep poetic tone. Forever Young quickly became an international classic. It is about the fear of war and desire to be and stay young and a hope for brighter future. Forever Young achieved great popularity and success in European countries and reaching the top 10 in charts. And as I said, this song has recently been revived. After 40 years, this song returned to the top of the 2024 with extremely popularity on media platforms like TikTok and even reached #1 on the US Billboard charts. I've seen this song in a many AI video clips that video editors to show the evolution of their favorite celebrities. Let's talk about the name of the song. The song's name, Forever Young, and its choice go behind a simple name and are related to concepts and historical circumstances of the era in which it was composed. There's a hidden meaning behind Forever Young, and it seems it is not a simple name. Origin and the meaning of the name of the Forever Young is directly tied to the core of the song and the circumstances in which it was written. Forever Young was released in the 1984 at the height of the Cold War and widespread fear of nuclear war. The sense that every day could be the last gives the work a strong sense of the urgency, request or question. The farce at the first glance seems like a wish for eternal youth. Do you really want to live forever? The questions makes the listener wonder if life in a ruined and meaningless world is worth immortality. There's a semantic conflict in the song. The title of the song hides a sad contradiction. On the other side, it is a universal and joyful wish to stay young. And on the other hand, in the context of the song, it can refer to death in youth and salvation from old age and a destroyed world. This duality is clearly seen in the line, yes. The name Forever Young is so powerful and multifaceted that it turned the work into a French phenomenon. A name for all ages. The flexibility of concept of Forever Young has allowed every generation to relate to their life. The name simultaneously connotes joy, longing and hope. Forever Young is not just a catchy title, but a window into conceptual heart of the work. This seemingly cheerful name is actually a serious and pertinent question about human desires, the fear of death, and the true meaning of life in the shadow of global fears and hopes. It's very beautiful and so deep. Let's talk about the lyrics. themes and emotions. Forever Young is a first-person plea for eternal youth, capturing a mix of optimism and inherent melancholy. The lyrics present a stark choice, while acknowledging the lack of power to achieve this. We don't have the power, but we never say never. We don't have power, but we never say never. The genuine, open-hearted delivery makes the listener believe in the quest, even knowing it's impossible, which is a key reason for the song's enduring appeal and historical context. The song's imagery also reflects the anxieties of its time, with a direct reference to the threat of nuclear annihilation. Are you gonna drop a bomb or not? Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? For clarity, here are the key details about the song and the album it comes from. Given the year the song was released, 1984, the song's lyrical content can be considered related to the Cold War era, which strongly influenced the song's themes of uncertainty and the desire to live. The word has external and internal meaning, a happy and sad content in the same time. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the sky. At the first glance, the song has beautiful wish to stay young, but deep down it is a prayer for salvation from destruction. Fear from destruction. It is also a major theme in the song. The desire for immortality. Requests such as "Let us die young" or "Let us live forever" let us die young, let us live forever, reflect the deep human conflict between the desire for immortality and the fear of aging and being forgotten. The transcendence of life. Emphasize the concept that life is precious but fragile. This sentiment is well captured in a music video, with the character disappearing into the light. Few songs capture the fear of life, the fear of time, and the desire for eternity quiet, like Alphaville's 1984 Heat. The production of the song and the album as a whole relied on a set of drum machines, synthesizers, and a relatively simple recording system. Forever Young was originally an up-tempo song. The voice and the performance of the singer Marian Gold, who has a very good and unique voice and emotional voice, undoubtedly adds to the emotions of the music. Let's talk about the music video. Using a strong symbolism, this work artistically depicts the Cold War generation's fear and anxiety of a nuclear catastrophe, as well as humanity's eternal desire for immortality. On the video, we have a group of people of all ages dressed in their rags, initially lying motionless on the floor. As the band begins their live performance, one by one they wake up, stand up, and eventually disappear through a portal of pulsating light. There's one important thing here, and that is filming location, a mental asylum, and this space could be symbolic of a world that has gone mad due to the fear of mass destruction. The environment inspires a sense of being caught in a state between life and death, as if these people have been excluded from a society that is on the verge of destruction. The old-fashioned way of people waking up in a thought-provoking, this scene could be a metaphor for resurrection or spiritual awakening. Some viewers in YouTube has mentioned in the comments that the scenes reminds them of their deceased loved one. The group's movement towards the light could be a sign of transition from the material world to peace or another world. You know, I saw a shocking comment a few nights ago, so let's go and read it. Just turned 17. This song brings tears to my eyes, whether of joy or sorrow, maybe both. We cannot stay forever young. This is the fact. This is a true, sad fact. The gate of the light is a profound point. This intense, otherworldly light symbolizes hope, salvation, or passage to another world. In a music video's final, all the characters, including the band members, disappear into the light and ending their journey. It is impossible to understand the music video without paying attention to the lyrics. Contrary to the initial impression that the song is an anthem for joy and youth, the song explores darker themes such as the fear of nuclear war, the transience of life, the wear and tear of the body, old age, and the loss of youth and life into old age. Invisible aging. So impressive. So in the conclusion, Forever is not just a pop song. It's a time capsule, a universal statement to the all people of the world, a manifesto, a warning, a longing for an imaginary situation, an ideal world, a statement against war, appreciation of the essence of man, and its concern about the world and destruction, a celebration of humanity, the height of the Cold War, the fear of nuclear war, the rise of new pop culture, and so much more than I could go on until tomorrow morning if I wanted to. Forever Young is one of the enduring songs of the 80s and the anthem of a generation that longed for eternal youth, hope, and peace. Forever Young has proved it is a resilient and beloved track, a lasting classic. It is frequently described as a milestone of the 80s pop music culture and a candidate for one of the best pop songs ever written. It is better than one another famous songs of the band, Big in Japan. Forever Young is so better and deeper. This song that awakens nostalgia of an entire generation is a seemingly happy song with a dark and enduring message. Actually, Forever Young is also an anti-war song. Thank you to watching this video and have a good time. Until next video.